Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God damn it! You know what I mean?
What's up?
That's
What's
up,
up?
fool.
What's up, everybody? It's the Manic Pac.
Yes, sir. God damn it!
I'm posted up in the cut, in the cut like bad, and it's
Paco, hey, shout out to Paco.
hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Manic Paco, posted up in the cut like a bandage.
And this is Mr. Popcorn, the Colonel from Down Under. Let's get it popping.
All right, wonderful. This is episode 47 of Paco's Power Hour. We're just trying to do the podcast more. It's very difficult sometimes, but we don't care. Anyways, we're gonna get into everybody's favorite segment, and that is the weather report. Gene, can you humor us with the weather?
Absolutely. Here in Queensland, Brisbane, Australia, Down Under, it is 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is cold and dark outside because it's 10:30 at night, Sunday evening. What's happening over there, Paco?
You know, over here in Peoria, Arizona, the weather is clear. You know, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit right now. The sun's barely coming out. He's gonna do his thing, and he's gonna really heat things up. Looks like the high today would be 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Summertime out here, folks. The sun is on the ascent.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, that concludes the weather. It's almost summer solstice. Let me see. So, what am I doing here? Okay, yeah. So, how's Gene's life going? Swimmingly?
Oh, I wouldn't say swimmingly, but I'm surviving. Not to be a downer, but sometimes life's rough, but you get through. What about yours?
Oh, it's going wonderfully. It's going wonderfully.
Did you have your son's birthday?
No, I told him, you know what? I don't feel like having your birthday party, so I just canceled it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
How did he take that?
We had a blast.
Yeah,
we did have a good birthday party. Good turnout. A lot of people love me and my son. It's good to know that. Didn't expect so many people.
How old is he now?
He's 7 years old now, but he's actually turned 7 on the 28th. Right now, we just celebrated because it's the closest weekend. And that's good. What are you guys eating over there? Why don't you let the audience know?
Yeah, I'm eating a red chicken curry made by a good friend. And it's, when you leave a meal for a couple of days in the fridge, that leftovers, all the flavors start mixing in together. Big chunks of chicken breast, which is the best part of the chicken, of course. Lots of cumin, lots of curry, some red capsicum, some courgettes. It's good.
Yeah, I don't know what curry tastes like. I've never had it. I know.
You've never had curry?
No, I don't even know what that is. But I've had, I know what comino or cumin is.
Mm-hmm.
I could picture that spice.
It's a tasty spice. Spice.
We use it on the rice, Mexican rice.
Yeah, of course. Cool.
That's how I know.
And what did you have for dinner?
Pizza, Peter Piper pizza. I'm hungry again now. It's been too long. That was hours and hours ago. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. We had my son's party at 7 p.m. yesterday.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. So I'm hungry again, man. I should go get some tacos or something.
Sure, go ahead. I'll keep talking.
I'll be right back. You can hold down the podcast. I'm joking. I'm not leaving you guys again. But yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of stress going around. Some people gave me stress, handed it off. I
Who was
just
that?
people I work with, and my work in general. A lot of people just kind of hand me their stress like it's all good. I can handle it for the most part. Just sometimes I don't want to. They just kind of hand it off like, here you go. Like, okay, well, I didn't ask for this, but it's like, well, it's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. That's where that saying comes from. It's out of my hands. When they hand over the stress to you, it's out of their hands now. They just kind of like, okay, well, this is your burden now. It's like, okay, I'll take care of you because I am not because I don't hate people. I love people. I don't like to see
Mm.
people struggling. That's just me
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Let me see here. We can go talk about Spencer's TikTok because he is the sponsor of the show, even though he's going to come up in a later segment. I don't want to say which one, but he's going to come up. Spencer's TikTok. Make sure you guys follow Spencer Palmieri one. I know he's got a stupid handle and he refuses to change it. Make sure you guys follow him. He's got 1,100,000,000 subscribers, and he's only rising to the top. It's crazy that I know him personally because I'm starstruck anytime I talk to him now. I don't think we're friends anymore, but he kind of just tolerates me. Yeah. Make sure you guys go and listen to Spencer's TikTok. You can listen and watch, dude. He got good advice. You know, he tells you how to train dogs without hitting them. He's an animal lover, of course, and he got the secrets on how to calm your dog down and make the dog learn tricks without any abuse, without any physical or emotional abuse. He doesn't yell at them, he doesn't hit them. He just kind of like looks at them and kind of goes like, and then they kind of just obey him. He shows you how to do that.
Yeah, Spencer's TikTok, he actually raises wolves. Yes, he has a whole pack of wolves that follow him around the street doing his bidding. That's how good he is at,
Yeah.
raising dogs.
Yeah. So if you're ever in Buckeye, Arizona, and you see a big old wolf walking down the street with a 6-pack, it's probably for Spencer, you know? That's how trained he's got them, kind of puts the money in their collar and, just kind of has a note on it.
What does the note say?
It says, please give me 1 6-pack in exchange for this currency. And, the guy at the gas station doesn't want any problems. So kind of abides by the law of Spencer, if that is a thing that we can say on the podcast.
The law of Spencer. Whew.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who's like, he'll be like, you could be hanging out with him and he's cool, the coolest dude in the world, and for 1 second, and then the next second he just snaps on you, dude. He just like verbally abuses you and physically abuses you. He just snaps. It's crazy. That's why I've seen it happen.
It's a wild scene for a skinny guy. Yeah, he can sure throw a punch.
Oh yeah, dude. He puts all his weight into his punch, even though it's only like 70 pounds. He still puts all his weight in it. Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, after you. After you.
No, Spencer, he also trains cats. He trains domesticated house cats. He trains them to respect you, which is crazy. I've never seen a cat respect a human. He'll get you to do it. And folks, he does it with no violence. Okay, that's the part that blows my mind. He doesn't have to hit the cats. He shows them love. And what's stronger than love? Spencer will tell you nothing is stronger than love.
He's a loving guy. He's a loving guy. Yes, Dr. fucking Doolittle.
Right. He does. I think he does talk to the animals, but he just doesn't admit it,
Mhm.
But
Yeah, no.
But 1 second later, he could just snap, and he's the most vicious man you'll ever see. You know what I mean?
I do. He's not allowed in Australia.
He's banned in 47 countries, just
Yeah.
like Facebook. Uh, he's he's responsible for the Special Olympics. He's actually started that because he felt bad. He wanted to do some kind of charitable work, and he started that.
Yeah, so that's Spencer's TikTok.
Yeah, Spencer's TikTok. He shows you how to spread AIDS. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Spencer's TikTok. Thank you for sponsoring us, Spencer's TikTok. We love you for that. And let's go ahead and get into the beef alert. This is general beef. My beef is with Spencer because he said he was going to show up to my son's party,
Yes.
bring his
What?
kid and all that. And then during the party, he texts like, "Oh yeah, I forgot what he texts. Let me go ahead and open the podcast group
Okay.
that we're in." And I said the exact words that Spencer typed into his phone, thinking he was going to be funny. Let me see. Go ahead, Gene. Tell a joke or something.
Oh, okay. Why couldn't the baby walk through the door? Because of the javelin stuck in its head. Clonk, clonk.
I didn't understand that one. Okay, so I said, yeah, Spencer, I was like, oh yeah, we'll do the podcast, and then, after the party. No, this was during the party. I said, "Are you down?" And then Spencer said he's down. And I said some bad words. I don't want to repeat them. I only cuss when I'm angry. So I said, "Where the F are you, Spencer? You're supposed to be here." He said, "I know, man. I'm sorry, I'm out of town." Which he's not. He's not out of town. He's out of town technically because he's in a different city. But I know for a fact he wasn't going out of town like far. There's only like a 30-minute drive. But still, I thought we were friends for years. And then that's basically it. That was basically that was the long and short of it. So that's my beef. Spencer, it's on site, man. It's on site.
Fair enough. No, my beef.
Spencer, I'm gonna give him the biggest hug.
Yeah, my beef's with Spencer as well. How do you not show up to someone's birthday party? Yeah, especially
Right.
when it's your friend's kid's birthday party, and then not show up to the podcast either.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, I've known Spencer for years. And this whole week, up until the party, he's like, "Yeah, man, for sure I'm gonna go. For sure, I can't wait to go." And then he just doesn't.
I know.
That's my beef.
That. Fair enough.
Yeah, we just got to jump Spencer now. Okay, so yeah, that concludes the general beef alert. You have any conspiracy theories or medical advice or something? We can get into any of these. We have a whole gang of segments.
What do you think about this submarine being submerged?
Okay, conspiracy theories it is. All right, go ahead. Give us your thoughts.
Well, I've been hearing about it like a lot the past couple of days. A whole bunch of rich billionaires, about 5 of them, went down in a submarine to look for the Titanic, and then they all died. I mean, I don't know what the conspiracy. Apparently, there's a bit of conspiracy theory behind it. I don't really know what that is. And apparently 3 days beforehand, they already knew it blew up, but still sent people down. It all just seems really weird. What do you think?
Okay. This just seems so fake to me.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe.
It doesn't seem real at all. I just don't even understand why they would talk about it. It is a big distraction to me, I think. I don't think anybody's really that dumb. But at the same time, I don't know. So with stories like this, if I can't understand why just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I usually don't even waste any kind of energy on it. I'll kind of just ignore it. It's just like either if it's true or if it's fake, it doesn't affect me either way. So I kind of just go about my day and kind of ignore these stories because I think it is designed to distract us. Why it's getting
Hmm.
so much press,
Hmm.
nothing goes viral on accident. That's what I think at least. And the internet is very controlled. These are my thoughts. They do not reflect genes. I'm just saying how I feel about a lot of things. Nothing's on accident as far as going viral and things like that. The stories that we see, we're meant to see.
Sure, sure. No, I can't disagree with that. I don't know the truth of it, of course. I'm not going to say what the truth is, but it's all very weird and suspicious. And and apparently there was a refugee boat that left Europe in 500 that was capsized, and no one helped them, and that kind of happened at the same time. So could be a distraction.
Yeah. And then when they throw in little things like that, it's just kind of like a poke in the eye for the common man. You know, like look,
Yeah,
we don't have
yeah.
any. We're not like you guys. We don't have any decency. We're gonna put this in the story to show you that we don't care. Who knows? Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. And what better than refugees? Come on. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
say more, but it's just I don't feel like wasting too much energy on that. Well, you got any better conspiracy theories?
No, not at the moment. Sorry. Yeah, you?
Um, what do you think about mind control?
Oh, it's entirely possible. I mean, the MK Ultra did exist.
Right. And the
Yeah.
MK Ultra, of course there's information on that out there. And the information we got is what they give us. Um, do you think that program still continued after the information was released? Like as far as, going blacklisted?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Um, I'm sure it probably still exists to this day in some form or fashion. Once
Mhm.
these people come up with an idea and it works, why would they get rid of it?
Right. And of course, it kind of ties into movies, right? Like, what was that one program they had that they talked about where was it like Project Stargate or something where they were trying to get the um sidekicks to, you know, um like we're trying to get sidekicks to like go to a place like thousands of miles away in their mind. You know what I mean? You ever heard of that? Was
Say
that
that again.
was that Project Stargate where they had the sidekicks, the government hired sidekicks or whatever to try to I forgot what it's called, but where they visualize a place that's thousands of miles away and can see the interior and all that and explain to them.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Phew, I don't know. That's a big one. That's a big one.
I think it's called
Yeah.
astral projection.
Okay. Well, they always have technology that they don't release to us too many years later. Yeah.
Right.
So it's possible that they do have that type of technology.
Well, it wasn't technology. It was just psychics. People
Oh,
using their own.
psychics. I thought you were saying
Right.
sidekicks.
Oh
Okay.
no, 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 not the phones that you kind of that you flip open. The sidekicks that everybody wanted. Not those.
Sure.
Um, Sidekicks. I'm sorry. I'm not good at speaking English, Gene. I'm sorry. But anyways, that movie, The Men Who Stare at Ghosts, was about that, right?
Oh, was it really? I haven't seen that.
I
I've been
haven't either.
interested.
It's got George Clooney.
We should review that. Yeah, for
Yeah,
do
we
a
should talk
conspiracy theory special. Yeah, yeah.
because they often tip their hand. Kind of let us know what's going on, even though it might seem fantastical. They also, and of course, if they say it's based on a true story, I mean, there's probably very little facts in it, as far as I'm concerned. But
Hmm.
that's not all based on a true story movies. But there's some certain movies that are based on a true story, and then you hear official reports or whatever, and you can't trust official reports. But I'm still saying this, like it kind of goes against a lot of what the story, the Hollywood version is, because it's Hollywood. They got to make money. They got to keep
Yeah.
you entertained. So
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I like movies; they are entertaining. I just watched a film earlier.
Well, pause on that because it's time for Gene's pee break.
Okay,
Right.
hold on. Let me pull up the segment. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Gene's gotta go take a pee pee. He's gonna go take a pee pee in his butt, and this is Gene's pee break. Everybody, I just want you guys to know, while Gene's gone, he's using the bathroom. I don't know what they call it in Australia. Do they call it a bathroom? Do they call it a restroom? Do they call it a washroom? Maybe they call it something weird that I can't even think of because my mind is not Australian. I didn't grow up in Australia. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's maybe they call it the lagoon. I don't know. Maybe they call it the pisser. Something like that. I don't know. So many questions. I wish Gene was here to answer these questions. Maybe they call it an outhouse, even though it's inside. We don't know. We don't know how these Australians think. I can only speculate. If only there was an Australian to clear up everything. Huh. Maybe they don't even have restrooms that we like. Maybe they do, but it's not like ours. Maybe it's like a hole in the ground, like a makeshift hole that they just dig, and they got to kind of, pee and poop in it. And once that hole gets filled, they just put dirt over it and make another one. How deep would these holes be? 4 feet, maybe? You think that's too deep? Because what happens if you accidentally fall in it? Then you're gonna be covered in poo and pee. It's not a good sight, probably. Couldn't imagine. What would they call those holes too? I got so many questions now. Because all right, and do they pay people to like come and dig the holes, or is it one of those things that you have to do yourself? I bet you there's like a company you can hire to dig new holes for you and fill the old ones. I don't know. And that concludes Gene's pee break.
Dig holes.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what Australia's like. I'm just kind of speculating.
Yeah, we dig holes, giant holes, yes, in the ground.
Oh wow! Do you guys have community holes also? Or
Yeah, community holes. Yes, the
Like
whole
we
the
have
whole
public-
neighborhood. The whole neighborhood shares one giant hole.
that is interesting. Are there safeguards to make sure you don't fall?
Yes, yes. We tie ropes to these barriers, to these metal holes. Yeah, we just kind of dangle.
That sounds crazy. Wow. Huh. Learn something new every day. Nah, but seriously, what do you guys call the bathroom? Like, what do you say? Because
Just bathroom, or toilet.
Oh, you call it gee, see, I couldn't have thought of that.
Bathroom or toilet, yeah. British word, I think.
Yeah, usually I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, if I'm in a public place and I gotta take a piss or something. Or, if I'm at home.
Restroom, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't use restroom, yeah.
Yeah. But whatever. All right. Let me see. We can get into other topics here. Pods on deck. Do you have any podcasts that you recently heard that you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's not a bad one. It's on Gas Digital. It's called The Thing Is. It's done by Shannon and Mike Figs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they break it into segments. They have bad dating stories, bad fight stories, and then I think, have you seen a ghost? And yeah, it's funny. Mike Figg's is good. Shannon's quite a sweetheart, and yeah, I quite enjoy it. Have you seen it or heard
Uh,
it?
I saw it a long time ago before Mike Figs got jumped into that one.
Okay.
Yeah, and my brother Jay, he's always telling me that it's pretty good now, and that Figs makes the intro or something.
Yeah, yeah. No, Figs doesn't do the intro, but apparently it's gotten a lot more popular. Lewis was going to can it from Gas Digital, but
Um,
Figs has helped bump the numbers up. Yeah,
yeah,
which is good because I like Shannon.
yeah. Who doesn't love Shannon? And you know what?
Yeah,
Figs is pretty funny himself.
Figs is pretty funny.
He's one of my
he's a,
favorite guests on the Real Ass Podcast.
he's quite a buffoon, but he is very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Brendan Sagalow are very funny guests on the Real Ass Podcast. Like they're both similar in that you kind of can't predict what they're gonna do, and I like that, because there's some comedians you can kind of when they say something, you're like, oh yeah, of course Jay would. No, actually, you can't predict Big Jay Ogerson either.
No, no.
You know what? There's really not that many predictable. I'm trying to think of a good example, but then every time I think about it, it's like, oh well, I really can't because these are the comedians I like.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, same.
Yeah. Um. So your recommended thing is Ding.
The Thing Is
Yeah.
on
I
Gas
thought it was.
Digital.
Yeah. The thing is. I thought it was called The Thing Is and then Ding, but I could
No,
be.
they ding a bell every time
Oh.
they say The Thing Is. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. For my pods on deck, I want to be very clear with everybody. We got Paco's Power Hour on the RSS feed. You know what I'm saying? On the RSS feed, please go and follow us on Apple Podcasts. I think it's on Spotify. I might be having technical issues with Spotify, but I know it's on like
Okay.
Podcast Addict. I know it's on Apple
Yeah, it is.
Podcasts and all that.
YouTube, Facebook.
Yep, YouTube, Facebook. Now we got an RSS feed, so you can hear the audio whenever you want. I've been listening to my podcast all day. I started from episode 20, and I think I should have started from episode 1, but then at the same time, it's a lot to upload. So I did about, I think, 12, 13 episodes right now that are uploaded from 20. Oh, wonderful. Ronnie's
Yeah.
going to be on.
Yeah. I saw that.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, shout out to Ronnie for holding it down. But yeah, so we're on the RSS feeds wherever you hear podcasts. I hope you guys can look up Paco's Power Hour. Basically, I just took the if you follow about that on your RSS feed, then you're already following Paco's Power Hour because I just hijacked that feed. We're not doing anything with it. I'm paying $30 a month for it, so I put my label on it, and we're just our shows. It's just more convenient for like when you're working or something. You can just put it on your Podcast Addict app as opposed to opening YouTube and all that. I did this for the working man and woman. For those people out there.
You're a working class hero.
Yeah. And according to the Bronx Tale, I am I forgot what he said. Something like I don't know. I don't remember the terms that these people use on the film. But yeah, I'm not a gangster guy, so of course I work for a living. Gene, are you a gangster? Do you work for a living? I don't know. I can't tell sometimes with you. You get that look in your eye like you're about to murder somebody. God,
No,
you're
no, I'm a working guy. I'm a working guy. Yeah, no. I mean, I've always liked gangsters. Always, thought they were cool.
It's fun to imagine.
Sorry?
I said it's fun to imagine. That's why these films are popular.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's just fantasy. You know what I mean? It's
is.
just entertainment. Yes. I don't condone what they do in real life, but the movies are good and the music's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the soundtrack on A Bronx Tale. Bunch of doo-wop, and
Sure.
oldies. Yeah, I love that music. I don't know how you feel about it. I think you hate it. I could be wrong, but
I don't remember the soundtrack. It's been a long time, but if it suits the movie, then fine. It's not stuff I'm going to put on at home, though.
right. That's what I figure. You're more of a hip hop guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. There, do you have like an oldie that is like your favorite, like a song that's from like the 60s or 70s or something that
Yeah. Sure,
favorite?
sure. I like David Bowie.
Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah, no, I do like David Bowie. Absolutely. And as I've discussed, I don't mind a bit of 80s music every so often, like Prince, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, that is 80s, huh? But
Yeah. Um, yeah, David Bowie would be about the main one. Yourself?
um I like a lot of gangster oldies, and when you watch Goodfellas and Bronx Tale, those the songs they play during the film are the gangster oldies that I like. And also this is like Chicanos, gangster Chicanos love that too. And it's not really even gangster, it's just oldies, a lot of Chicanos love oldies. They grow up on that. Like I was.
Hmm.
My father was like, "How come you listen to rap music? I've showed you nothing but oldies when you were growing up." And oldies are great. They're about love and stuff, and very passionate songs. So my father was perplexed on that, but it's all right. I still love them. I just like rap more.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the era we grew up in.
Right. The '90s was a crazy time for sure, and it's crazy how you think about the '60s, like the '50s into the '60s. Like that decade is like it almost seems like it's cut and dry, right? From '50s to '60s, '60s to '70s, '70s to '80s, '80s to '90s, and the '90s and the 2000s was kind of like almost like nothing really happened. And from 2000 up until 2020, there was 2 decades that it just kind of seemed like it blurred together. It didn't really have any defining
Hmm. I agree
defining
with that.
markers. You know what I mean? What happened to
Yeah,
these?
yeah, I do. I do. In the 2000s, there was a lot of independent hip hop, though, which I
Right.
did like. Yeah.
I would
But
say
there was a lot of commercial crap, though. Soldier Boy, you know, just really painful stuff.
right. As far as the music goes. But I mean, even just like because when I'm saying defining decades, like you can say, oh, that person is dressed like he's from the '60s or the '50s or the '80s or the '90s or the '70s, but then 2000s, you don't look at somebody and say, oh, he's dressed like he's in the early 2000s. Oh, he's dressed like he's from 2010. It's not defined like that. I think it has a lot to do with the internet and people just doing what they like at a certain point. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Like each era has its good and its bad sort of thing, and they're just reacting to the times that they're in.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just the styles of clothing and stuff. It's so outrageous when you see people in photos, like your own family members, and it was a different era. Because I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know. It just seems strange to me how the styles of clothing just so drastically change.
Yeah, they do. They do. There's always a kind of uniform to hip hop, though. You know what I mean? That kind
Oh
of
yeah.
persists. Yeah,
Oh, and I
yeah.
think nowadays in hip hop, it seems like it might be kind of making a balance between like the '90s and the early 2000s.
Hmm.
Well,
I'd agree. Yeah, maybe I'd agree with that. There's all
just
sorts of hip hop, though. There's so many different styles. Yeah.
yeah, and I think like the mainstream artists are trying to dress feminine or whatever. I'm talking about the males, of course, and I don't know what that was about.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's kind of a reaction against. I mean, like hip hop's been quite misogynistic and
Yeah.
homophobic for quite a while, and trying to break away from that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is that. Maybe they're just lashing out. Who knows?
Hmm. Who knows? Who knows?
That
I mean,
concludes the
it's
podcast.
still it's
Oh,
still carrying on though. It's still carrying on. Hip hop will always survive.
oh, absolutely. Just putting words together and expressing yourself in a creative way is always wonderful.
Hmm. Absolutely.
And that concludes Pods on Deck. All right. I think we should wait for Ronnie to get into these other segments. Let me
Sure.
see. Yeah, we got social engineering. We got medical. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna save medical advice for Ronnie. Do not recommend. We'll save for him. Bunt cakes. We can't do that one. Remember the '90s. We'll save for him. Racism. We'll save for him.
Save for Tim.
You know, we don't have to save it. He'll bring it up.
Yeah, he will.
That was a strange episode we had, huh?
Yeah, that was. Check it out. That's episode 46 there, people.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I don't know. Tim has some interesting ideas. You should check it out. And he says he represents all black people, but I don't think he does. Not for a second.
No.
The ideas are crazy, folks. The most controversial episode.
Very entertaining, though. Very entertaining.
It's funny, yeah. Oh man, we could talk about Cocaine Bear, the movie. No,
No, we've done that for 4.5 hours.
that was the legendary 4.5 hour episode.
So where's Ronnie at?
I don't know. Let me see. Ronnie's good sometimes. Sometimes he. I just gotta. I'm gonna type in the group chat. Hurry up, Ronnie. There. Yeah, he didn't go to my son's party either.
What?
So he's in Texas, 2 states away. Oh yeah, Timmy Lotte did not go to my son's party like he said he would. I told him weeks in advance. Gussolini showed up. You know, Gussolini
Okay.
showed up to eat.
Well,
you
heard
know,
him. I've heard him on the pod. I haven't seen him.
yeah, he's a fag. Well, yeah, Moses showed up, which was great. Moses is one of my good friends from work.
Cool.
He's
Good.
been on the podcast before, but I think on the New Year's Eve episode he was on. That was fun. And as far as Paco's Power Hour, do you have any segment ideas, Gene? Is there something that's been pissing you off?
Pizza. We had
Pizza,
pizza.
huh?
What did you have on your pizza tonight?
For the most part, it's just pepperonis. We had some pepperoni pizza. We had some sausage pizza. You know, we had a lot of people, so you know, it was quite expensive to throw a party at a pizza place. But you know, it's worth it because all the kids got little game cards and they could go run around and play games all day they could play games for an hour, as many games as they want, like at the arcade. So it was pretty cool, man. The kids had a blast. We had 2 cakes and it was great. Wonderful.
No.
Everybody
Nice.
had a good time. But yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is good to hear. Let me see. Ronnie is not even online. Oh well, it's fine. We don't need Ronnie.
No.
Who needs Ronnie? I don't. Let's kick him out the group.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you always do that. You always disobey direct order. Oh, can you believe it's been 39 minutes?
It's been 39 minutes. Yeah. Should we call him?
No. He'll come on. We'll just continue. We'll just keep the show pushing because I almost don't have any more rambling to do.
No, neither do I.
It's kind of hard to just keep talking when you have nothing to talk about. You just kind of bring up the same stuff over and over.
Yeah.
What do you think about that submarine? Social engineering. You want to talk about that?
No.
All right. No racism. Well, honestly, I don't know how to be racist. Um, you know, apart from the usual offenses, but I don't have any racist ideas.
No, neither.
Yeah.
I do need another pee break, though. I'm sorry, water. I'll be right
These
back.
pee breaks are these cocaine breaks. You got to be honest.
I'll be right back.
All right, pee break for what's his name? Gene. Pee break for Gene. You know, when someone goes to the restroom as often as Gene has in this podcast, we suspect them of doing cocaine in the bathroom because there's no cameras in the bathroom. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a little safe haven to just dip a key in a bag, put it to your nose. So Gene is doing cocaine allegedly in the bathroom. We don't know for sure. We don't have cameras in there. We don't have eyes on Gene. We can't just put a camera in the bathroom and watch him pee. That would be creepy. That would be weird. And Paco's Power Hour does not condone that type of behavior. Here at Paco's Power Hour, we actually encourage giving people privacy when they're using the restroom. You know? So drugs or not, he's going to have his privacy and we're not going to know. And I'm sure we won't even talk about it when he comes back. But if you guys see him touching his nose a lot, we can get clues. You know, do you think Gene washes his hands? I don't know. I don't know. Like if he's just going pee, do you think he washes his hands? These are the type of questions that keep people up at night. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I think he's by himself right now. So if he's by himself, I don't know if he would wash his hands. You think he's that type of guy? Huh. What kind of soap would they even have in Australia? Probably smells like didgeridoos or something. Maybe even kangaroo sweat. Who knows? Maybe these are popular scents like kangaroo sweat, koala pee, um, alligator tears. No, crocodile tears. Right, crocodile tears. Rhinoceros jizz. Who knows if these scents are popular in Australia? It seems to me like they would be. What else? What else is a good fragrance or scent in Australia? Maybe even sweat from a foot's sweat from a rat's foot. Huh. Maybe spider webs is a scent that we don't know about in America. Because you always hear the stories of spiders being so huge in Australia. Maybe their webs are so huge that you can smell them and it has a distinct scent. I don't know. Maybe even gecko skin is a scent. Geckos, I think geckos are out there in Australia. What about bee venom? Do bees have venom or do they have poison? What's the difference? I think they have venom, right? In their little stingers? Huh. It seems like when there's a bee around, everybody's allergic to bees. There's no way to verify it unless they get stung. But everybody's like, freaking out about a bee. And then they usually go, I'm allergic to bees. And just like, if you don't know them too well, then you can't really say anything. But if it's like somebody you've known your whole life, then you could be like, you say that every time. I've never seen you get stung, but you do say that every time just to justify you freaking out from a bee. And believe me, folks, bees are here for nature. They're good for nature, you know? They're good for nature. They're cross pollinating and stuff like that. They're not bad. I mean, unless you're attacking them. Also, I heard somewhere that bees can pick up on your energy. They're like, if you're if you got malicious intents or something, then they can attack you. But if you're a good person with good energy, a bee wouldn't attack you. I don't think so. Bees have love. They have love for everybody until you cross them. And the way you cross a bee is just by giving off bad energy. Like, how do you say it? Just being a bad person. Bees can pick up on this. They know what kind of things you do. They don't need to speak to know, Well, they probably do speak to each other. I think, we've seen bees doing little dances and stuff to communicate with each other. We don't know if that's true or not, but we do see these types of behaviors. And of course, science is telling us that, oh yeah, the bees, they do little dances and little vibrations to speak to each other. We don't know. But they do this. So maybe it's for a reason. And when it comes to animals like bees or ants, or even like just I think bugs in general, right? Maybe even certain animals, maybe they all have like a bicameral mind, which means it's like a hive mind, Like they kind of just do what they do without even thinking. It's almost like running off of instinct as opposed to running off of brain power. You know what I mean? But anyways, I digress. Don't hate on bees. Maybe you should take a good look at yourself. Are you giving off bad energy today? Do you have bad intentions to spread? Huh? Do you ever think about that? Maybe the bees aren't the problem. Maybe you're the problem. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, and birds. Birds are cool. They're so funny too. I think people are saying that birds are intelligent. They might be super intelligent. Well, when I say super, of course, I mean up to like a first grade level. I don't know, maybe even surpassing that. Huh. I wonder how many crows been to college, because they say crows are the smartest. Do they have it in them to go to college? Huh? I've never seen a crow in college, but I've never been to college either, so I can't verify. But if they were that smart, then. But if they were smart, they wouldn't be indoctrinated by the school system. So they don't go to school. Oh, see, okay, so crows are pretty smart then. Yeah, because they're not falling for that indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? I don't, they don't fall into the social engineering trap that us humans do. So they are smarter than us. Hmm. Maybe, yeah, that is an interesting thought. They're so smart that they avoid schools because they know what's going to happen, for their own good, I'm sure. Yeah, so birds are smart. Maybe the smartest beings on the planet. We don't know. Birds. Wow. Maybe even a chicken. No, chickens aren't smart. Chicken seems pretty stupid to me. Have you ever seen a chicken in real life? They just kind of like walk around. They got to move their whole entire neck and head just to walk. It's strange. And all they want to do is eat or something. I don't know, lay eggs. I think they just do whatever they do. They don't think when they. Oh, that concludes tea break.
That was amazing. That was an amazing rant about birds
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't know what to get into. I
and
tried to throw 'em
bees
off.
and bees.
Yeah, but yeah, what do you think, Gene? Are birds smart enough to avoid school? That's why we don't see them, because they say they're very intelligent.
Birds are intelligent, absolutely. Crows. Do you know how intelligent crows are?
Yeah.
Crows will remember people's faces. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Um, and you know what a murder of crows? Because a group of crows is called a murder of crows. And what
Right.
they'll actually do is they'll hold court. Yeah. So a
Uh-huh.
crow does something bad against the crows, and and they all stand around in a circle and they're squawking, having a discussion, and sometimes they'll actually kill the crow. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll sentence it to death. Yeah,
Interesting. Like
yeah,
if a crow
crows,
kills a baby crow or something, they're like, yeah, well, that's not
something like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. No, crows are intense, but so I don't know if all birds are intelligent, but some birds are very intelligent, and they've
Right.
been around since dinosaurs. Some of them, you know what I mean? Well, I won't mention that word to you.
Washington.
Since ancient historical times, ancient history. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure you've seen videos of crows understanding displacement where they put like rocks in the water to make the water level rise in the container to get like whatever is floating in the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Quite intelligent. I seen a parrot. Like this dude had a pet parrot. Or no, not a parrot. It was like one of those big birds, like a I don't know. It was a smart bird. And he had like a bunch of locks and stuff. And the bird was just going through an obstacle, unlocking all kinds of things just to get through to the next part. It was crazy, dude. He had like, they were like little doors. And then he would have like locks on it, on like different types of doors with different locks. And the bird would just go through and unlock all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Very smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bees, I don't know if they're smart. They're very organized.
Right. That's what led me to think about maybe they have like a bicameral mind where it's like, you've heard of the hive mind where it's kind of like, or just like running off of instinct or something. I don't know. But maybe bees do have their own personalities.
Don't know. They've had a system that's been in place for, fucking millions of years. It's
Right.
just, yeah, and evolution has, they've just evolved to the point that this is what works for them. But human beings can be seen to, if aliens looked at human beings, that see human beings in the same way.
Right. Right. And you all right. I don't know if this is a thing out there in Australia, but every time there's bees around, right? Certain people like freak out. They always say, "Oh, I'm allergic to bees," and then you suspect that they might not be. You suspect that they may have never been stung in their life.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Out
Don't know
here,
if I want to say that because, yeah, people are meant to die from that. Yeah.
yeah, but who knows, dude? Because I'll be honest with you, I've never really seen anybody get stung by a bee. I've seen my cousin Ronnie get stung by a wasp, but also we're not around like beehives. If we see a beehive, we're not going near it.
Mm-hmm.
You still steer clear of it because you heard people get attacked by bees.
Well, it hurts. I've been stung by a bee, and it
Oh
hurts.
wow! First,
Yeah, no, I have.
Never met.
I remember once at school when I was really young, someone was eating fucking some sort of, roll, bread roll, a sandwich, and they put it into the mouth and they closed their eyes. Then this bee came and landed on their closed eyeball and stung the eyeball, and the kid was screaming. So I've seen people be stung by bees. And another one where I had one when I was a kid where it was stuck. There was it might have been a wasp. What I think you call them hornets. And it was in my sock, and it keeps stinging my foot while I was trying to put my sock on, and I was screaming and running down the hallway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hornets and wasps are different, right? Are hornets just a different type of wasp?
Hornets are different. I think they're a different type of wasp.
Like
they're
way
bigger,
right?
and
Like huge.
Yeah, they're really huge. Yeah.
I don't ever want to see them. Yeah.
No. And then you get killer bees, of course, Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh yeah. See, that's what made me led to the theory that who knows? I don't know. Maybe there's been millions and billions of people been stung by bees. I just don't know about it.
Mhm.
I don't. It doesn't come up much either, unless the bees around. And then you'd be like, "Oh, have you ever been stung?" And they always be like, "No." Well, then how do you know you're allergic? It's always that conversation. That's what I'm referring to, really. I mean, I guess you can do like allergy test, right? But
Yeah,
do
you
they,
can do
when
an
they do
allergy
allergy
test.
tests, do they test for bee venom or stings or whatever?
I guess so. Don't know.
I don't know
Yeah,
either. So then maybe then they could find out, but who knows? Who really knows? Yeah, but birds are smart. Let me see here. Um, medical advice. I don't think Ronnie's coming on. Let me see.
doesn't seem like it, does it?
No, it does not. And he didn't even look him. Oh, he was on 26 minutes ago. Maybe he fell
Yeah.
back to sleep.
Give me a minute. Just got up. Give me a minute.
Okay, it's been many minutes. That was
Many
at
minutes.
6:03. It's now 6:32. It's been about a half hour.
Come on, Ronnie.
Oh well, we'll
We want
just
some.
go.
Huh?
We'll just go into more segments. Who cares? Let me see here. Uh, you got any medical advice?
Um, yeah, medical advice. Yeah. No, I don't have any medical advice. Um, I do have a do not recommend though.
All right. Let me see. Let me think of if I got a medical advice. Um, I don't know if I've done this one, but I'm going to do it again. Just, when you're out in the sun and it's hot, just make sure you're hydrated, because too many times out here in Arizona, people get heat stroke, and it's always like they don't realize that they're not well hydrated until it's too late. So always just make sure to drink water here and there, throughout your day to make sure that you avoid heat stroke because it can be deadly, you know? That's my medical advice.
It's pretty good medical advice. Yeah, drink water, eat food,
Yeah.
sleep, cut your nails. Cut your
Right.
nails. No one wants to see dirty fingernails. Yeah. Yeah. Cut your nails.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do you hear a lot of stories about heat stroke in Australia?
Oh yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it gets really hot here, and it's very humid here as well. And I haven't suffered it severely, but I've had mild cases of heat stroke, definitely.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, and it was say 120 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah,
Mhm.
coming from New Zealand, which is a cold place.
Yeah.
And then it was when it first got to like 120 degrees above, I bought a 6-pack of cider, and I
Oh,
just went home and drank all 6 of them in a row. Didn't get drunk, just to cool down my core body temperature. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So um, I don't recommend that. I recommend
Oh, it's
drinking water
dehydrating.
instead. But
Yeah.
there's a reason why I imagine over there lots of beers, lots of cider, lots of cold drinks are consumed.
Right.
Not that
Uh,
I recommend drinking.
yeah. No, I don't. Um, are you a water guy? Do you drink a lot of water throughout your
I
day?
drink shitloads of water. I
Right.
drink
I'm a water guy.
gallons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drink at least a gallon a day, at least. And that's without thinking. I think it's because of like, when people have the heat stroke, they're always like, "Oh, it just kind of happened so fast. I was just so busy, I didn't even think about hydrating." But I always think about it. I always drink water.
Yeah. No, water's the best. It's my favorite drink.
Oh, mine
My
too.
favorite liquid. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the milk
Absolutely.
one. Yeah, water's my favorite. How many
There you
glasses of
go.
milk do you drink today?
Milk. Ah, I should go get some.
Are we talking whole milk?
Oh, yes. Full cream.
Wow. That is disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry you have to witness this, but you're tuned into the Power Hour. Here at Paco's Power Hour. Here at Paco's Power Hour, we don't condone drinking milk like this. It's quite disturbing. So yeah, basically, milk comes from milk comes from all types of people, all types of animals, and milk comes from humans too. But I think the choice is cow's milk. Are you drinking cow's milk or goat's milk or what do you got?
Cows.
Yeah. Did we talk about your favorite cereals, Gene? What are your favorite cereals? Do you even eat cereal? Oh God, please. You know, I don't like milk, but you make it look refreshing somehow.
Oh, it's so refreshing. So good.
No. I'm also lactose intolerant. I'll be shitting all day with that. But whole milk, you know? But yeah.
Cereals.
You know what? You got like a list of cereals, maybe your top 5. Is that a thing up there?
I used to eat cereals a lot as a kid. I don't so much anymore because of the
Right.
sugar content. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be straight up, I suffered from constipation for a while. So in the mornings, I like to drink what you call I like to eat oatmeal.
Yeah.
With dates and black coffee. Oh, that will get things moving.
Why is it gotta be?
Because I drink black coffee.
Right. When I did drink coffee, I was always drinking it straight black, no sugar, no cream. I'm sweet enough. Yeah.
Is this our medical professional joining us?
Hold on. Let me get my camera's not working. Give me 1 second. Let me log out and log back in.
All right, cool, dude.
Okay.
We're here for you, Ronnie. After we just talking shit about him. I gotta get Ronnie's list of cereal.
Cereal. Sorry. So when I was a kid, I liked Cocoa Pops.
Wow. Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Pops?
Pops.
That's strange.
You guys have way more cereal over there, though.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine. The land of cereal. America.
Exactly. Cornflakes, Wheat Bix.
What is Wheat Bix?
Wheat Bix is just basically shredded wheat made into little rectangles.
Oh.
Again, not very. You've got to put a lot of sugar on them for them to taste any good. Brown sugar's good.
We call them shredded wheats, and then like little squares. But they also have frosted shredded wheats, which is very good.
Again, America with the sugar. America with the sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll bring a picture up. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm back.
Here he is. Excellent. Hello, Ronnie.
How's it going?
We're on the medical advice segment. You came just in time.
Yes, thank you. I'm in my closet, my Batman closet.
Gene, continue.
You want to check it out?
Okay, cool. Okay, Ronnie, nice. I like Batman too. Those are pretty much my cereals. Oh no, muesli, yeah, a nice fucking homemade muesli, with all sorts of muesli, yeah.
It's like fiber cereal, right? It's like Metamucil almost.
Yeah, kind of, but there's lots of berries. That's a sweet. Can have it sweet. There's lots of berries and whatnot. And you can get it with chocolate and that sort of thing. And
what's it called? How do you spell that? Muesli.
Muesli.
All right. Muesli. All right. It doesn't seem. Looks like I'll share this, and it's from Kellogg's. So please don't hate the messenger, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? This what I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Okay.
That's my favorite cereal. Yeah.
And Ron, you're hip to this.
I mean, I've seen it. When I was in Europe, they had it. I've never seen it in the US, but I've seen it in Europe.
Wow. Okay, what was the first one you called out? Cocoa Pops?
Cocoa Pops, yeah. I'd still eat these, yeah.
Oh, see, it comes with Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, it might be Cocoa Puffs over there. Yeah.
Same
thing.
I'll
Same
share
thing.
this one though.
Sure.
This one's called Cocoa Pops, like you described here.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's them.
Oh wow.
So we have a lot of Kellogg's down here.
Oh,
big
it's
company.
almost like what we with like Cocoa Pebbles almost.
Sure.
Almost like a Rice Krispie, a chocolate Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
And you notice it's in grams. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's wrong. Yeah. So Cocoa Pops, Kellogg's, which is cornflakes, right? Like you said, that was your first two, right? Cocoa Pops and cornflakes, and then you
Yes.
said shredded wheats, or what do you call them?
Wheat Bix.
Wheat Bix.
Yes.
And then you also said muesli.
Yes.
Do you have a fifth one? Roddy, goddamn it, no.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Now that's a
Yes.
hot cereal.
Porridge.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna type in porridge. How do you spell that?
PORRIDGE.
Okay. Porridge. Let's look at images.
You can call it harina in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
That's a better name. That's a better sounding name. That sounds more tasty.
Yeah, this is porridge, folks. And you see they got cream of wheat and stuff like that. I love cream of wheat. It's like we call it what? It's almost like grits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
Hafermel in German.
Yeah. Ronnie, have you ever been to the Waffle House and had grits?
Yes, I have.
It's good. I thought it was gonna be like cream of wheat. It's a little bit different, right?
It's all right. Like theirs are a little drier,
Yeah.
you know.
It almost tastes like corn.
Type in Hafermel in German. It's HAFER.
HAF.
ERMEHL.
Oh, it's the first one.
That's German oatmeal.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Hafermilk. Wow.
It's a little thicker cut. Like it's
Oh, maybe this one's a better picture, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that's Gene's top 5 cereals. Ronnie, do you care to give us your top 5 cereals?
Yes.
What's the first one?
The number 5 spot.
Oh, the 5.
I'm gonna go with Honey Nut O's. I think it's Honey Nut O's from it's like Honey Nut O's or O's cereal.
Here we are, and this is what that looks like, right?
That's O's right there.
This one?
Yeah, number 5 for sure.
Oh, I clicked on images. It takes me all the way to Amazon. Hold on. I want to share that one. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is the podcast, huh? See,
Well, I want to be cool. I'm gonna put my earphones on too. Hold on.
yeah, look at that, Honey O's. Look at that, huh? 3/4 of a cup serving. It's got 110 calories, 1.5 grams saturated fat, 7% of your daily value. Wow, 170 milligrams of sodium, which is nothing, right? That's not bad.
No, you're looking at like 3,000 usually per day per person. So,
Well, yeah. And who does 3/4 of a cup?
Yeah.
nobody.
I mean, what?
My child.
Yeah, but like if I were to eat this, look at that. Look at that. All right. So what's your number 2 spot? Our number 4 spot.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with peanut butter crunch.
Butter crunch. Peanut butter crunch. That's a cereal? Oh, Captain Crunch. Yeah, of course.
But the peanut butter one.
Yeah, peanut butter crunch. Hold on 1 second. Let me share this with Gene so he knows exactly what we're talking about and why we're so fat. Right here.
Family
Oh,
size.
okay.
That's enough for 2 people.
for
For
two
two people.
But look at that. Look at that. You guys have Captain Crunch out there, Gene?
No.
See, he's the guy.
Gene, I've been asking. I need you to send me your address. I need to send you some U.S. snacks.
All right, I'll send it in the chat right now. I'm not going to say it over the podcast.
Just go ahead and dox yourself.
Yes. Yeah, if you all want to send Gene some fan mail or would like him to read children's books to your children.
Yeah, just get a P.O. box. What's your number 3 cereal?
Number 3 is going to be I'm gonna go with Cocoa. What's it called? All I can think about is what Gene said is Cocoa Puffs. There you go. Almost said Cocoa Pops.
Just Cocoa. Yeah,
Cocoa Puffs.
That's this, dude. Dang it, every time. It just goes to another, it opens another window. Hold on. Gene, these are Cocoa Puffs. See that? Cocoa Puffs? It's got this bozo bird.
Okay.
Birds are supposed to be smart. I don't think a bird would be consuming that much sugar.
That looks like a dodo.
Yeah.
Once it died out.
Look at, see, cereal. That's what it looks like, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, like, okay.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
Captain Crunch, the original.
Oh, Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch.
I could eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a whole day and just be all right. Like I could eat just that for the day.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people are like, oh, Captain Crunch, that really hurts my it cuts the top of my mouth. What
Get,
it
get a stronger mouth.
Right. Let me see. Which one's a good one I could click on, which won't take me to another website. Let me see here. Captain Crunch. Over 60 years. All right. It just took me to another site. Hold on. Gene, you have to see this. If you're not paying attention, I'm pissed.
Sorry.
That's Captain Crunch right there. That is fire, dude.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've definitely
It's
heard of it.
very good. I don't even know how to describe it. It tastes like
it's a honey, like I don't know, it's just sweet.
It got like a buttery
honey. I don't even it's
good. There's no way to describe that.
We need to send Gene a box and we need to do a Captain Crunch like review.
Gene, please do not send us any of your wax cereals.
Okay.
I'm sure they're whack. No, but what's your number 1 then? That was your number 1, huh?
No, that was my number 2. My number 1. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Paco knows.
Uh-huh.
I used to spend the weekends at his house. It was a cereal with an owl on it.
Yeah, Kroger.
Oh. I don't know what it's called, but it's like Kroger brand Sugar Smacks. It's better than the original, like honey. I don't know. They don't make it with the owl anymore.
All right, we're not doing that. Let me see here.
All right, then. No, it's like Sugar Smacks.
Yeah. It's like Smacks. Well, it looks exactly the same as Smacks, so I'll just type in Smacks. Yeah, let me see. All right. So, Gene, if you're not paying attention, I'm gonna be pissed. But look, all right. So this is let's see here.
Go to images.
Oh, Golden Crisp too, dude. Same thing. I clicked on images, but then these are all just shopping. See? Oh, okay. I clicked on the image and it took me to the. Hold on, Gene. Gene, hold on a second, please.
I'm waiting.
Please,
I'm waiting. Bated breath.
All right. Hold your horses. All right, there it is. Look at that. Dude, these are bomb. It makes it tastes like honey and dreams. What dreams are made of.
Yes.
I mean, the owl cereal was a little better. I don't know how.
It had an owl on it, and it was like a generic knockoff brand, but it was the best.
You know what I liked about the owl? He wasn't trying to be cool. He wasn't wearing a stupid hat. You know what I'm saying? What shoes? Come on. He wasn't trying
wear
to.
a stupid hat. One wear a hat. Hold on.
The owl didn't have to cater to anybody. You know, he seemed like he was the type of guy who would just do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
And I admired that owl. I admired him for his bravery. He did what everybody said he couldn't. I still
Paco, I have some of my. I have a Lego figure for you in my closet.
Oh wow. Hold on. Let me close this for a second. Oh wow. Fozzie, huh?
Fuzzy Bear. Good hat. Good hat there, Ronnie.
Thank you. Here, let's switch it up a little bit. Hold on. Put that back.
Oh,
What the
goofy.
fuck?
That one looks nice. That dude, that must have been like $80 or something.
So when me and my wife went to Disney,
Yeah.
I told her as a kid I always wanted one. My mom wouldn't buy me one, so I
Yeah.
bought myself a
They're
goofy.
probably
hat.
like $1,000.
I think it was like $25.
Oh, that's it. I
Yeah.
mean, everything in Disney is overpriced, but you know, I didn't see that hat, but I didn't even go to the Mad Hatter shop either.
Oh yeah.
All right. You know what? I'll share. I don't think Gene was here for when I shared my top five cereals. So we're gonna do it, Gene. I don't care. We're
waiting.
doing it. I'm gonna
waiting.
educate you.
I can't-
I'm gonna educate you on American cereals and why we're so fat. All right. Number 5. Let me see here. Number 5, Ronnie knows this. Honeycomb, man.
Yes.
Honeycomb.
They still make honeycomb?
Oh, they still do. Yeah.
I haven't seen it in forever. You know what? I'm gonna go get me some honeycomb.
Look at that's honeycomb right
It's a
there.
weird weasel guy they had.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what he was, dude. Nobody really knows what he was. He was a weasel.
I don't know what he was. He was like a weird monster looking.
He was like a fur ball with legs and arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is right there. That guy.
Yeah. Weird, like he was like a honeycomb crackhead. Like,
What the
Right.
that's
fuck?
what happens.
Yeah.
You consume too much sugar.
He would appear on the commercials. He wasn't scary or anything. He was just like cracked out, right?
Yeah, he was like coming down off of like heroin and needed sugar and like yeah.
No, coming down off of meth because you see the way this guy acts.
But, well, no,
Nope.
but yeah, and he's got those pinpoint eyes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Grinding his teeth.
Wide yeah. I don't know why I wasn't scared of this guy as a
And
kid.
you got that severe underbite.
Oh yeah. Right? Oh man. All right. Number 4, I'm sure Ronnie loves this cereal just as much as anybody else. Number 4 is gonna be called Apple Jacks.
I'm not
Jack.
as big of an Apple Jacks fan anymore.
Not anymore, huh?
I was as a kid.
Well, that's Apple Jacks right there, dude. And they got
Yes.
the roast apple and the cinnamon stick. Damn it, she's not paying attention.
I'm here. I'm here.
It's because he has a wallaby knocking at his door right now, and he doesn't know what to do.
Apple Jacks. Yeah.
An emu.
Oh,
The war's back on.
did you read it?
No.
Oh,
Okay, what's next?
Relax, Gene. We're going at my pace. So Apple Jacks is a classic, right? Honeycomb is a classic. I don't know, Ronnie. Ronnie likes. No, wait, never mind. I thought it was you that said this, but it was actually Tim. Fruity Pebbles. You know?
Tim the True Pebble. Actually, I've never been a big. I feel like they get soggy too fast.
That's what I like about them too. You know, just they're kind of soggy or whatever. I'm sorry, it just opened a whole nother page. So there we go, right here, Fruity Pebbles. It's like little pebbles. It's very good. I do like it when they get soggy. I like it when they're crunchy too.
I don't feel like they're that good, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, nah. But Ronnie's not a real American.
Oh, the Flintstones. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a
Fruity
real
Pebbles.
American.
No, oh no, like I was saying, Tim mentioned like he's like, oh, I love Fruity Pebbles so much, I got the syrup. I was like, what? They got Fruity Pebbles syrup. Like
I hope the next time Tim's on a route, he poops his pants.
this man eats a lot of sugar, dude.
Like 30 minutes in.
Yeah, so that's 3. We'll go to number 2, which is what is my number 2? I forgot. I'm probably not even following my list. But this one, I don't even know if they make this one anymore. Waffle crisp.
Yes.
Dude, waffle crisp? Man, watch. Do they still make it?
You can get it on Amazon.
Dude, waffle crisp was so good. It was so good. See it, Gene? Dude, it tasted buttery and syrupy. Oh no, Ronnie, please stop. Take that garbage off the screen, please.
What was that?
It was I don't want to say. I don't even want to say.
It's a Pepsi Nitro Draft Cola. PepsiCo.
There you go. You know, so that's my number 2, and my number 1 is, of course, I was gonna say the Owl cereal too, the Smacks or whatever, or Honey Crisp, whatever. We already looked at that, but for Gene's sake, I'll go ahead and pull it up again. I know how interested he is.
I tried Googling owl cereal.
Yeah,
and
so did I.
it did not come up.
I typed in Kroger Owl cereal, still nothing. Well, yeah, that's Max. Probably my number 1, dude. And that concludes medical advice.
Medical advice.
Gene, you want to see my favorite sticker?
Sure.
So, let me get it. Oh, stuck.
Paco's Power Hour just became a show and tell show. We're just showing Gene and telling Gene.
Very cool.
It's a Killer Croc.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's true. I have a Batmobile back here.
Seriously.
I have a Lego Batmobile behind me.
Awesome.
So,
Respect to Batman. Yes, like it. That's very cool.
Well, I wouldn't respect the man.
got a Batman bobblehead.
What do you do with that in there?
I like that one a lot.
He protects my room. Be right back. I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Hey, give me some water too.
All right.
Yes, here at Paco's Power Hour, we hydrate.
Yeah, about Power Hour. Oh wow, dude. Yeah, we'll wait for Ronnie to come back and then we'll get into another segment.
Sure.
Yeah, so did you enjoy learning about American cereals?
It was fairly interesting. Moderately, slightly, a little bit.
Okay, Gene, you don't have to put on a show for us. Here at Paco's Power Hour, we like to keep it real. If I was you, I would have cussed me out. Say, all right, I don't care about your feature cereal. So what? You guys want to get into recommendations?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back. 1 second, Ronnie. Don't start your recommendation. Tell Gene a joke or something.
All right. Gene, you want to look at my cool stuff? You want to look at my Batman collection?
Actually,
Yes, I do.
You just want to look at my Batman collection? Let's take a look.
Yes, I do.
So it's like
do that.
Batman. It's I got some cool pops over here. I got like the original Batman series costume.
Awesome.
Got some cool stuff. I got my little Nightwing thing. Got my pops up there. Got some Batmobiles.
It's your little man cave, pretty much, isn't it?
It's inside my closet because that's all my wife. My wife took the office for her business. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whilst we're on Batman, what's your favorite Batman movie? Who's the best Batman? Who is the best Batman, and what's the best movie?
So it depends. If you're going live action, Batman,
Yes, live action.
my
Let's go
favorite
live action.
is still the 1989.
Okay.
because I don't think, even though everybody's all about Heath Ledger, he was a good Joker, but no one beats the original Jack Nicholson Joker.
Hmm.
Um, I like Adam West as Batman. I think because as a kid
Okay.
growing
Yeah,
up,
same.
we would watch Batman a lot with my grandparents, and that Batman movie with like him and like Catwoman and all of them on the submarine.
I didn't know there was a movie of that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There
I
was a
might have to
movie in
check that
the,
out.
I think it was like late '60s, early '70s. I've seen it a couple times,
Okay,
and
okay.
it's him, Robin, and all the they have all the villains on there. It's like Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, the Riddler, like they're all on the
Yeah,
Marine.
yeah. Caesar Romero, I
Yeah.
think was his name. Yes, that's right. And someone who played the Joker who doesn't get enough love was Mark Hamill in the
Yes.
animated series. Fantastic Joker.
Yes.
Fantastic Joker. Yeah.
What was your favorite animated Batman series?
Favorite animated series? I'm only really familiar with the original series.
The Batman animated adventure. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's it. Yeah.
What was the one where he had the red symbol on? I forgot which one that one.
I'm not sure. Oh, I know the one you mean. I haven't seen it though.
And that concludes Paco's
And
Peeper.
then I have a Robin tattoo.
Oh, seriously? Wow, you are a fan. You are a fan. Respect.
We're going to get into Paco's Power Hour original recommendations. Ronnie, you wanted to kick it off. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I should recommend during this episode, but yeah, I recommend lens wipes. Make sure you keep your glasses clean.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't realize how dirty your lenses are until you clean them.
Yes.
And it could be real eye-opening.
Yes.
Gene, is this relevant to you?
No, I don't have glasses, but it makes sense though.
Not even shades?
Oh, yeah, sure. Shades. Yes, you got to clean the shades.
So you just lied to us. You just literally lied to us. Wow. I'm having second thoughts of having Gene on. He's going to lie all the time.
And the Three Caballeros, a very under appreciated
Hold on.
Disney movie.
I didn't say if it was relevant to me.
Oh, sorry.
It is relevant to me.
I thought you said it was. I thought you were like, yeah.
No, I was just catching Gene in a lie. I'm sorry.
Fair.
We'll come back to you. If you got another recommendation, we'll go around first. And then
All right.
I got a couple recommendations myself. Gene, do you have a recommendation?
Yeah, it's just it's a single. It's a track. It's called Murder, Rhyme, Kill. It is produced by Stu Bangers, great East Coast producer, and it features Chino XL and Vinny Paz. Yeah, great track. Vinny Paz doing his thing as always. But Chino XL, the verse that he drops is just, that's the one there, is just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm a big fan of Chino XL. I've even seen him live. I went to a gig here in Brisbane that was Chino XL started, followed by MF Doom, and then headlined by Ghostface Killer. It was a great gig. Yeah, it was pretty damn amazing.
That sounds amazing.
So, Murder, Rhyme, Kill, Stu Bangers, Vinny Paz, and Chino XL.
Ronnie, is this relevant to you?
Gene, don't hate me for this. I'm not a Chino XL fan.
Oh, you're not? Too wordy?
No.
Or you know too many words at once?
I'm a very big Eminem fan. And obviously, after their beef, in the late 90s, I just stopped listening to him. I'm not going to say he's not a good rapper because he has some pretty good rhymes and his, I just have not listened to Chino XL in probably like 5-10 years. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out though.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is relevant to me. I do like Chino XL here and there, but it's kind of like hit and miss with me. Sometimes he's dope and then sometimes he's whack. But I can remember a Chino XL line that I really like. He's always two types of rappers, those who listen to Chino XL and those who lie about it. That's a pretty good arrogant line, right? I laughed when I heard that.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. But fair enough, Ronnie. Fair enough.
But I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, Stu Bangus is a great producer.
I'll put it in the chat now.
Yeah, and I'm a big MF Doom fan, so that'll probably change my mind.
MF Doom was fucking amazing live, man. Yes. Yeah.
Rest in peace to MF Doom.
Yeah, that's why I recommended that one album we did, something Scallywag. What, like Victor Vaughn?
Victor Vaughn, Venomous Villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I recommended that.
Vaudeville Villain. Venomous Villain is the second one. Yeah. Vaudeville Villain.
Yeah. All right, I'll get into my recommendation. First of all, I want to recommend this game. If you guys have a PlayStation Part 5 or even a PlayStation Part 4, I can just type it into the search so I can get an image. Hold on. Right. If you have a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation Part 4 or even a PC, because I know this game's on PC, I recommend Untitled Goose Game. It's so fun, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's real fun. Basically, you're this goose right here, and you gotta cause problems in your community, really,
What the fuck?
Yeah. So let me see here. It's just basically like terrorizing a little kid, taking keys from a gardener, and then basically like just you can customize it. Anyways, it's a very good game. It is quite fun. Just walking around as a duck and just causing mayhem for the people that are in your community. And Ronnie, is this relevant to you?
Is it only on PlayStation?
No, it's on PlayStation and PC.
But it's not on Xbox, right?
Let me check for you. I don't know. It might be. If it is, I recommend getting it. It's because they put it on the PlayStation Plus for free. You know what I'm saying?
We've got someone in the chat as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What's up, homies? Papa Chubby.
Yeah, this is from Gimmick Ganger, OG
Shout out to
Gimmick Ganger.
Yeah.
Chad Jairu. Thank you for joining us, Chad.
Yeah, it's on Xbox, Ronnie.
Acknowledge Gene, Chad. Acknowledge him.
See here. Have you guys checked out the new Jedi game? No, I haven't. Hold on one second.
No.
Jedi game. New. If that comes up with anything. Oh, yeah, no. I do want to play this though.
I've heard about it though. I've definitely heard about it.
It looks quite.
Isn't it only on PlayStation?
Let me see here. Images of the game. This game, yeah, it looks pretty dope right here. No, wait. The Fallen Order is a different game, right? It's the one that is Survivor. It's the new one. Because I played Fallen Order. That's pretty fun. I mean, if you're a nerd, it's fun. And I am a nerd. Let me see here. Gene and I are spiritually connected. That's good. A lot of people don't connect spiritually anymore.
Thank you, Chad. We'll get to that Zatoichi podcast soon. Yeah, got to get it started. My apologies. Been going through shit.
This is our outlet for shit, Gene.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a toilet. You can do some awesome force chokes. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Gene, is the Untitled Goose Game relevant to you? Because that was my recommendation.
Yeah. That sounds fucking hilarious, actually. I'd like to take a goose out.
All right, you don't
and
gotta lie.
rampage.
You don't gotta lie.
No. Absolutely. Yeah, that looks like a fun way to pass the time.
Ronnie, I recommend getting it. It is on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out.
The Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I have a Switch too. I have to try it out. I'm going to try it out.
Dude, it's a short game. The only thing I don't like about it is pretty short. There's only like 3 stages, but it's fun. And it's 2 players too. If you can play with your son or whatever, just walk around as the goose, just costume mate. It's fun. Highly recommended. Do you have any other recommendations, Ronnie? I think you had another one you were about to bring up, right?
Yes. It's a highly underrated Disney film, The Three Caballeros.
Oh, I've heard about it. I don't think I've watched it. I might have watched it, but I just don't remember it.
Hold on,
oh, sure.
Hold on.
One sec, Chad. 1 sec.
Three Caballeros. Oh, and speaking of Caesar Milan, Gene.
Nobody was talking about him.
Hold on.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's
That's fantastic. That is fucking fantastic.
It is funny. I like that. So what? Have you seen that movie, Gene?
No.
What's it called?
The Three Caballeros. Donald Duck pretty much gets mailed a package from Mexico, and he opens it. And it's 2 Mexican birds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds funny. I would watch that actually.
I'm gonna type it in right now.
Yeah.
All right. So it's relevant. It's relevant to me. I do.
Yeah, that's relevant to me. I'm an old school Donald Duck fan, so yeah, and that sounds hilarious. A couple of Mexican birds up to no good. Definitely.
And all these birds are smart. So, gee, do you have another recommendation, or do you not want to speak anything about it? Any other recommendations?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking. If you want to go first, please.
Yes. Ronnie's sharing something with us here. This is a screenshot from the film, Ronnie?
Yes.
Wow.
There you go.
That's funny.
So
you look like you're having a blast.
Oh, yeah, I've got another one.
Okay, go ahead, Gene.
Yeah, check out my man, another gimmick ganger, Joey Violin the Third Scar. He's a Canadian producer.
Hold on, let me type that in so we can get an image.
Yeah.
Joey
Violin the Third Scar. Check him out on Spotify. He does a lot of very dark production. Yeah, it's heavy, it's intense. It's very gangster, but has a spooky vibe to it. And and he's just building up his name. Check him out on Spotify there. He basically started in his bedroom. And he's been building, and he's got Benny the Butcher, from Griselda coming on a track in the future. And so as you can see, Benny the Butcher, we all know who that is.
Absolutely.
And so he's doing really well, and he's a gimmick ganger. So got to give the support and the love out to him. And if you like a darker sound to your production, definitely check him out, and also hit him up because he's always working and always wanting to make some moolah.
That's what's up. This is let me see here. Ronnie, is this relevant to you?
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely start looking into it. It's always good to have some new music.
Drag Me to Hell. That's the name of one of my favorite Vinny Paz songs.
Yeah, it's a good horror movie as well.
Oh yeah. I've never seen it, but Looks like something right up my alley. I'll listen to it if somebody puts a link in, but if they don't put the link in the chat, I will not listen to it. Let's see here. Perfect MC for his sound, huh? So his unique sound.
Yeah. No, I look forward to hearing that track. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, Ronnie. Yes. I got another recommendation. 1 second, fellas. Let me see here. What's it called? Okay. This one was just recently free on PlayStation Plus. It's another game. I know. Ninja
This
Turtles.
is why we haven't done a podcast in a week. Playing Goose Games.
Dude, that game is dope. Ronnie, when you play, you'll understand.
I'm gonna play after this is over.
Yeah, let me see here. I'm gonna share it with you. This game is old school. We used to play it in the arcade a lot, right?
It's free.
Yeah, well, on PlayStation Plus, it's free. I'm not sure about Xbox Plus, but
Xbox Live.
oh yeah, whatever they call theirs. I don't care for Xbox, but yeah, this is it right here, man. Shredder's Revenge. It's watch if I could. The screenshots are great. This is the old school arcade one. You know what I'm saying? Where you can have up to 4 people. You can play online.
$3, $4 of Peter Piper playing that game with you.
Oh yeah,
your brother.
Yeah, dude.
Pistol Pete's actually.
Pistol Pete's. Wow, throwback. But yeah, that's basically it right there. It's very fun. It's a side scroller, very 2-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? I do. Relevant to you, Ronnie?
Definitely. I didn't know it was very it was out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's new or not, but it's the old school one. Gene, is this relevant to you? Do you like Ninja Turtles?
I don't really like Ninja Turtles, but I like side-scrolling games. I used to play a lot of those in arcades as a kid. Yeah. Particularly Shinobi. Shinobi was a favorite of mine.
Yes.
Yeah, you know Shinobi. Remember Shinobi? Yeah, that was the shit. Definitely. I used to play that and Double Dragon. Fighting games like that.
I was gonna say Double Dragon. Yeah.
I used to play a lot of those sort of things. Definitely.
Yeah. Are we done with recommendations, or do you guys have more? Ronnie,
Gene,
looking at you.
Gene, if you like Shinobi, right now on the Nintendo Switch, it's part of the Nintendo Arcade. You can play Shinobi on the Switch right now. Yeah,
that's cool.
I love the Nintendo Arcade. It's like what, $10 a year or something, and then you get all these old school Super Nintendo games.
I might need to get a Switch.
Yeah, you could play GoldenEye now online.
Oh, seriously,
dude. Yeah,
I loved GoldenEye. That was the best.
I like it because I play Super Mario World like at least once or twice a year. I have to. I don't know. I just love that game. So Nintendo Switch is your recommendation, Ronnie?
Sure. Yeah.
Gene, is that relevant to you?
Yeah, no, that's something that I could get. Yes, and it's not a huge commitment, and it's portable and whatnot. And certainly, if it has the Nintendo Arcade. Chad's been asking a couple of questions in the chat.
Yes. You want me to address them? Which one do you want me to click on?
Well, there's a Succession one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Any of you guys watch Succession? The show just finished with the 4th season.
No. Yeah. After you, Ronnie.
No, I've never watched it.
I'll get myself out of the way. I've never seen it or even heard of it.
Oh, okay. It's one of the biggest shows on television in the past few years. I watched the first episode, and it was just a bunch of no offense, Chad. And again, I just watched the first episode. It's based on the Rothschilds, I believe. No, the Rockefellers or the Rothschild. I think the Rothschilds, but they're called the Murdochs. And so basically, it's just this rich white family stressing each other out. And it just didn't capture my attention. And there's so many TV shows. If the first episode doesn't hook me, and there's about 4 seasons of it, I'm not going to commit myself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. GoldenEye is tip 10 of all time, up there with Mario Kart. Yeah, dude, GoldenEye. Ronnie and I
Yes.
play GoldenEye all the time. I forgot what your friend's name was, but he'd come over to, and we'd all just have GoldenEye fun. GoldenEye. Oh wow, Mario Kart on your phone.
Yeah, we've been at work. We've been kind of not so busy lately, so we've been playing against each other, and you can actually race.
Oh, you guys have races?
Yeah, we're racist. I mean, we have races.
And there's one more question that Chad asked. Yeah, Chad, just quickly, what I'm doing is I'm coming over to America next year on a trip, a tour, a Halloween tour for September and October. And we're doing a route, East Coast, West Coast, all around, and doing haunted attractions and haunted sites and theme parks and whatever. And of North America next year for September, October. For Halloween, we're going to be in New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and then Day of the Dead in Mexico City, November the 1st.
Wow.
Yeah, It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing.
We have to link up with you, Gene.
Yeah, no, I plan to. Absolutely. I want to do a live, hot. I want to do a live hot and spicy chicken wing session with all you guys, for Paco's Power Hour.
I'll stop in too. I'll head over there. Gene, you're going in. I'm going over there. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
so we'll stay in touch.
There's what's it called? No. There's a place called Booty's Wings out here. Hold on, let me share the screen. Just my new thing now. Just sharing the screen. Booty's Wings, dude. It's they got something called the Ghost Death Wings, and they're very
Ghost chilies, yeah.
God. Ghost Death. Yeah. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That sounds good.
Oh, it's not, dude, because it's so hot. It's almost unenjoyable. Let me see here. Wings. Where's the wing sauces? As you can see, they got a lot of good food here. Chicken tacos. Geez, I haven't been to Booty's in a long time.
Cool. Let's do that.
Yeah,
we'll do a live podcast from Booty's Wings.
Okay, so here's the wing flavors. There's buffalo garlic, right? Creative spices like buffalo gold, buffalo chipotle garlic. All these sound pretty good. Let me see. Where do they even have the ghost death wings? I don't even see it. Oh, there's Reaper Madness. Maybe that was a long time ago. I don't know, because I was working at a different place. I was working in Buckeye.
For Pepsi?
No, for Hensley, or not for Golden Eagle, Budweiser distributor. That's how I got my Ambassador of Excellence award. Told that story many times.
You know who doesn't have an Ambassador of Excellence award because he can't drive a manual?
I can think of a few people. I can think of a few people like that. Yeah, address the chat, G.
Chad, we'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch. I'll see what I can do.
Niagara Falls.
He doesn't mess with those sauces. He's more of a Scotch bonnet person, huh?
Yeah. But dude, I'm telling you, if you eat a lot of like really hot sauce, it gets you kind of like a little high off of the hot sauce. I don't know. It's quite good. Buffalo. Oh, buffalo for the wings, huh? Yeah. Out here in Arizona, we have hot wings. Hot wings that are hot. They're pretty good. That concludes recommendations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
All right. Let's get into another original, which is What's Whack. Ronnie, do you have We have you know it's whack.
Yes, actually, Nintendo is whack.
Whoa! Wasn't that your
What?
recommendation?
So I enjoy a lot of the games they put on their Nintendo Arcade, but there's been one on the Nintendo 64. I can't find the cartridge. WrestleMania 2000.
Oh, I bet you, dude. I bet you, I go to the swap meet, I'll find that cartridge so quick.
Top 10 game of all time.
Yeah.
Still on
good.
the undefeated streak.
Mhm.
It's been 23 years.
Wow.
Um,
You know what? This might spark a new segment. You know what's whack / recommendation?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the Nintendo Arcade's good, but yeah, they don't have WrestleMania 2000 in their library at the moment.
I
and
see.
Yeah.
kind of
I was
upsetting.
undefeated at that game. I remember it.
No, I think Paco would lose constantly.
I know. I would always want to pick the blue meanie.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gene, is that relatable to you?
It's totally relatable. Yeah, as you know, I love the wrestling. I'm not as big a aficionado as Ronnie is, but it's also whack as well if it doesn't have this game on it, and Ronnie knows his wrestling, and so if it's the best game, certainly of wrestling, they should have it on there.
Yeah, dude. See that? Oh my god.
Gold, Vince McMahon, got
Yeah.
Triple H. That's The Rock with his vest on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I see that.
Not
I
the
remember
best-
that.
Not the best graphics, but definitely probably one of my favorite games. You could design the arena, their
Yeah.
entrance,
Oh yeah.
change their colors of their costumes. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I remember being undefeated. That was a good game though. I do remember playing countless hours on there. So yeah, that is whack that it's not a Nintendo thing. Because my son got a Switch and I can use his sometimes if he allows me to. Gene, do you have any Gene, do you have it's whack?
Yeah, I won't go into details because I just need to say what it is because everyone knows what it's whack, and I'm sorry to be a bit of a sad sack, so I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, breakups are whack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, I think almost everybody can relate to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Please go into details.
No, I'm
You
not
know
going
what-
to go into details.
You know what gets you over breakups? Comedy.
Yeah, that's why I've been watching nothing but comedy podcasts for the past few weeks.
Yeah, drugs are good too. Comedy, drugs. There's a things you can do to get over a breakup. Alcohol is a good one.
Megaphones.
Megaphones. No, Ronnie. Megaphones piss everybody off. Let me see. It's whack here. It's whack for me. I was not prepared for this because it's having such a great day. Oh, it's whack. It's when Spencer says he's gonna go to your kid's party and bring his kid, but he doesn't. He makes up a lame excuse, which it's not true. Says he's out of town, but then he wants to be on the podcast. No, Spencer, you're whack. Spencer
Doesn't he have to be at work tomorrow morning? How's he out of town?
That's what I'm saying. He's lying, dude. He's lying. He just makes up excuses. Last time I invited him. I forgot I was supposed to go over or something. I forgot we had plans to do something. He's my cat got COVID, so I can't really go anywhere. I was like, what? It's a terrible excuse.
We got what's whack in the chat. Looks like.
Oh yeah, what's whack? Anyways, is this relatable to you, Ronnie Spencer being whack?
Yeah.
Gene?
Absolutely. Get it together, Spencer. Learn how to use a phone. Get on camera. Get some earbuds.
Right. He's like, oh, I don't know how to use the phone. I don't even know how to use the phone and talk on the internet. I don't know how to use the phone. Like, Spencer, come on, dude.
Russian now? Is Spencer Russian?
Well, he's Russian. He's Russian. I don't know. Let's see what this, what's whack is. People who say they will meet you right in the last moment and they don't. Yeah. No, that's Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah. We just talked about Spencer. That's my, what's whack. Yeah. I bought so much pizza at Peter Piper, dude. Spent almost $1,000.
You know what's whack, Paco?
What's up?
The price of kids' birthday parties.
Right. Like I said, almost $1,000, dude.
And I spent like $700 on Wyatt's birthday party yesterday.
Wow. Yeah, that is expensive. Relatable, dude. We was at Peter Piper, and it was like, all kinds of people. The usual people that we know, like Artias. But yeah, it was good, man. He got a lot of gifts and stuff, but still, not a pizza these fatties eat.
And it feels like at birthday parties they overprice you for the pizza. You want one more? $40. Here you go.
Right. It's like, dude, I have to get the Chicago Classic when I go to Peter Piper. Right? That's my favorite pizza. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Ronnie knows about Peter Piper. We already went to your it's whack. It was WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Now we'll go into another segment, which is called hold on, where's it at? I'll pull it up. Oh, right here. Do not recommend segment. Is there anything that you do not recommend? Gene, go ahead and start us off, man.
Shit. Someone else go first.
We'll come back to you. Jeez.
Yeah.
Pull yourself together. Ronnie, is there anything that you don't recommend? What is that? Is that a chalupa?
It's a chicken biscuit.
Oh, from Wendy's?
Jack.
Oh, Jack, huh? They got those now? I didn't know that. I haven't been to Jack in a while.
I do not recommend going outside in the summer. It's hot.
Yeah.
Hot. Like over 100.
Wow.
And I also don't recommend not changing the air filter in your home.
Wow.
We changed ours out, but I just dropped $1,000 this week on replacing the motor on my air conditioner at my house.
Oh, God. So you do not recommend slacking on changing the air filter?
Yes.
Gene, is this do we do that on the do not recommend?
Yes.
That relatable to you, Gene Wilder?
Gene Wilder. Nice. Rest in peace. Yeah, totally. Like you need air conditioning here. It's fucking hot in summer here as well. So yeah, make sure it's always going, always clean, always working. You don't want it dripping on you. Yeah. Paco.
Yeah, it's relatable. Let me see here. Replace my furnace motor this year too. Huh. Do you have a do not recommend, Gene?
Yeah, I don't recommend going to bars by yourself. Yeah.
Sad. I wouldn't even think of that.
No, I hadn't done it in a long time. But I was, I had finished work and I was feeling hyper, feeling energized. No one else wanted to go out. Everyone was busy or at home. And there was an event on, so I thought, I'd give it a go. But then I just looked like a sad old creepy guy in the corner with no friends. So I drank my cider and then left. Yeah, do not recommend going to bars to yourself. Make sure you've always got homies with you.
Is this relatable to you, Ronnie?
I don't really go out very often. But
okay, I was on a podcast at a club.
At a club dancing to 80s music.
But if I did... Yeah, let me tell my wife. I got on the podcast when I was over at Funkmeyer's. No, but I don't. If I do go, I do not go alone. It's too many craziness, too much craziness out there in the world. But yeah,
Yeah. This is not relatable to me. I have no desire to consume alcohol. And also I just don't like going anywhere. I don't like going anywhere. Oh, going to the movies alone I can see how that's acceptable because you're just there to watch the movie.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine. I do that all the time. I do
right.
that all the time. I prefer it mostly.
Right.
if my family doesn't want to watch it, I'm going.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Right. If my son wants to watch a movie, I'll take him. If you're taking a woman to the movies, make sure you've seen it before, so that way she can ask you all the questions.
Or like if your kid wants to go and you don't want to go, just drop them off, and hopefully they find their way back home.
Right.
and
I'm just kidding.
Take them to Disneyland to abandon them.
And I like going to the movies by myself as well because I just want to enjoy the movie on my own terms and have my own thoughts about it, and then talk to someone who's seen it after the fact. I don't like say if someone hates the movie and then they just start whinging about it, but you've really enjoyed it, and then they destroy the experience for you, and
Right.
and yeah.
Right.
That's just me.
You're talking about taking a woman to the movies. I'm just kidding.
Sure.
Basically, I do not recommend challenging me at WrestleMania 2000 because I will destroy you. I do not recommend you challenging me at that game.
All right.
Ronnie's face.
This summer, I'm going to Arizona.
Oh,
My goal is to find a Nintendo 64, unless you got one, Paco.
I got a Nintendo 64 on deck.
I'll get the game.
I might have that game, actually.
If you do not, we'll have a live stream.
Yeah. I got a couple games. I think I got like Smash Brothers, Mario 64, and like one other one. It could be, it's not WrestleMania, but it should be.
We will find it.
Yeah, and GoldenEye cartridges are going through the roof now as far as price.
I've seen.
Right? Yeah.
Good night, Chad. Thank you for joining
Chad,
us.
thank you.
All right, bye, Chad. I have to run, fellas. Enjoy your day. I'm about to go to sleep, dude. I gotta be up for work. Does anybody got any more do not recommends?
No.
Let me see. Do you guys want to do social engineering?
I gotta go to sleep. Let's talk social engineering.
We'll be up for hours. Oh, Ronnie, we didn't ask you for medical advice, huh? We just started. Oh, we did. That was the cereal list. My bad. Let me see. Guilty pleasures. Did you have any guilty pleasures you guys want to talk about? Okay, I guess not. You know what? We're gonna go.
Breakfast from Jack in the Box.
Oh wow, that is a guilty pleasure. I think I'm gonna hit up Wendy's and get breakfast from them. You ever had Wendy's breakfast, Ronnie?
Not a big fan.
Oh yeah. We talked about this before. Wow, here we are just reliving segments.
McDonald's for late night dinner. Do not recommend. Well, sorry, it's a guilty pleasure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's also do not recommend because after you eat McDonald's,
you're gonna have heartburn and nightmares for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. It seems like a good idea before you do it, but it never turns out that way.
Right. Ronnie missed this segment. We did this before Ronnie came on. Do you have any beef with anybody, Ronnie?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys all know who I had beef with.
Superfish?
Nope.
Starts
with a T. I'm not even gonna. Yes.
Timmy Lotes. Come on, why do you got beef with Timmy?
Tell us.
He's a hater. Hates on Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's a younger guy
and mixed babies and hates mixed babies.
Ronnie, I recommend you listen to our last podcast because he has some interesting ideas, some very racist ideas. And listen, here at Paco's Power Hour, we don't really condone what Tim's saying, but it's crazy. It is crazy. I'll just give you a hint. Not a hint, but I'll say one of the things that he's said. He's like, if a black man marries a white woman, he is no longer a black man, which I don't agree. I don't know. Just ideas like that, just hateful ideas, racist ideas. We're like, Tim, relax, dude. And then he was on the phone while he was at work, and then he was arguing with Goose. They were just yelling at each other. It was so funny, so good. Yeah, I recommend that.
Shout out to Goose.
Gussolini. We call him Gussolini now. Because it's a play on Mussolini. But it's Gussolini. Very Italian. Ronnie, you weren't here when me and Gene were on one episode together by ourselves.
Mean Gene.
Me and Gene, rest in peace.
Oakland, yes.
This guy.
Indeed.
We were talking about pizza toppings and what's your favorite pizza toppings. Go ahead, let us know.
How many do I get?
Unlimited.
So my perfect pizza would be pepperoni.
Okay.
Onions. Mushrooms.
Oh, love mushrooms.
Sausage.
Okay.
Extra cheese.
Oh.
And black pepper. That would be like my
Yeah, that's almost a Chicago classic.
Pretty much.
Right.
I'll put bell peppers on it too, but not my first choice. As long as there's no pineapple on my pizza.
Oh, dude. I'll still eat it, but I won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's pineapple.
Yeah. Exactly.
It just depends on my mood too. Sometimes I've had a really good pizza with spinach, chicken, and red peppers on it. It just depends.
Right.
On my mood.
Gene, do you put black pepper on pizza?
Yeah,
Black
totally.
pepper.
Good. A lot of people don't do that here in America.
I love black pepper. Love black pepper. Black pepper on everything.
Wow. Okay, relax. I just asked about the pizza.
My family's favorite pizza, aside from myself, is light sauce, extra cheese, black olives, and ham.
Oh my God. I think I know.
Right? Wyatt and Jessica.
Well, your family, yeah. But that sounds, I don't know. I'd still eat it, but I don't know if I would like it. I don't know if I would enjoy it. Because I will eat almost any pizza. I don't even care. But it just depends on whether I'll enjoy it or not.
Have you all had sardine or anchovies on your pizza?
Yes, one time, Ruben. Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's all right. It's good. But the whole thing tastes of anchovies.
It's overpowering to me. Yeah,
I like them, but it's overpowering.
The key is asking for the anchovies on the side, and then you put them on top of the pizza when you get it.
Oh,
sure.
Just enough. Wow.
Ronnie, what's your favorite pizza place in Texas?
Peter Piper.
Oh, they got one in El Paso?
Yeah, it's right down the road.
Oh, and is it the same as like over here, or is it?
Yeah.
Huh. There was a Peter Piper in Houston when we went, and we was going to go visit it, but it was too far out of the way. And Houston's a crazy place to drive in. You don't want to drive in there.
No. And they have the 2 for $24 going right now. I think I saw on the billboard.
Yeah. Well, I spent almost $1,000 at Peter Piper last night, so I don't know if I want to go there anytime soon. I do want some Wendy's breakfast. I'm starving, dude.
All right. Go eat your breakfast.
All right, you done? You done, Gene?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ronnie, you done?
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Get some sleep.
I gotta get some food and some sleep.
Yeah, sleep well, guys. Yes. I need to do the same.
All right, guys.
Oh, we went 2 hours today. Good. See you guys later.
Bye.
Night.